So, it's time to talk about one of my favorite topics to talk about, and that is Elon Musk. And here's the fun thing. You know how in, like, a Godzilla movie, even though Godzilla's destructive and you're like, oh, Godzilla, you shouldn't be smashing all those buildings. Godzilla's fighting another monster, and you're like, okay, it's kind of fun to watch these two monsters screw each other up. That was a weird way to say that.
Elon Musk is still a Godzilla movie.
Sure. Elon is Godzilla, and the Bitcoin community is Ghidorah, and I would like them to fight because it's entertaining for me, and that's what's important. So for those who
that's cute, but I think a more apt description would be Elon Musk is Shin Godzilla.
Okay.
And the aftermath, which is a narrative for the Fukushima disaster, is everything he touches.
Okay, sounds fair.
You should watch Shin Godzilla if you have not seen it.
It's very good. So, anyway, for those who don't know, Elon Musk, entrepreneur, billionaire, big piece of shit. He has been memeing lately, as he's one to do, about various cryptocurrencies. He's been doing this about Bitcoin for a while, and then once the Dogecoin thing sort of heated up in the meme community, he got on board, as he does, because he's one to steal memes and hop on bandwagons. He inflated the price with his meme clout, and then completely shit-talked Bitcoin. Or Tesla had been accepting Bitcoin to buy cars and stuff, because, haha, tech bro genius, Elon Musk, thinks Bitcoin is the thing of the future. And then the other day, Tesla put out this statement from Elon. It says, Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We're concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at a great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin and was intended to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to a more sustainable energy. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy transaction. Now, in fairness, the criticism of this is valid, right? There are issues in terms of energy usage when mining for Bitcoins. It takes a lot of energy to do something that isn't really a task that means anything, right?
Now, what does that mean? What does a mining of a Bitcoin look like? What's a pickaxe look like in a Bitcoin mine?
So when you're mining Bitcoins, you use computer systems, which is also causing quite a shortage in computer chips. So this is exacerbating stuff like shortages of PlayStation 5s. If you build PCs, you're going to have trouble finding graphics cards and stuff like that because they're getting bought up by people who are doing Bitcoin mining. So what'll happen is in order to mine Bitcoins, your computer will be set up in order to mine them, and it'll basically be doing calculations that will unlock Bitcoins over time. It's basically just solving equations for the sake of solving equations, because solving those equations gives you Bitcoins, and Bitcoins are worth money because other people think Bitcoins will be worth money in the future. It's a speculation bubble, more or less.
And that's a blockchain.
I don't know what that means.
Blockchain is the encryption, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
Right?
So
let's see.
Elon Musk isn't wrong in the sense that, yes, Bitcoin mining and other crypto coin mining, depending on its energy efficiency, big waste of energy. Very stupid. However, incredibly disingenuous coming from Elon Musk, considering he would have known this from the beginning, or at least he would have, if he was 1/10 of the genius that internet memesters pretend that he is. Elon Musk, according to himself and many other people, is the real-life Iron Man, but we're meant to believe that he's been promoting Bitcoin and Dogecoin for the better part of a year without knowing how it's done whatsoever and not understanding that there's energy concerns. Really, I think what's going on here is Elon, and if you look at the revenue for Tesla, the last revenue statement that came out, they made a lot of money selling Bitcoin. So Elon Musk, some people are claiming, I'm not necessarily one of these people because I don't know enough about like FTC legal stuff in regard to
driving the price down to buy more.
Yes, they're speculating that Elon Musk is intentionally driving the price down, which it did. It actually bumped Bitcoin's price down when he did this announcement because it's volatile. It's not a market based on any real value. It's entirely based on speculation, so stuff like this can move it quite a bit.
Bitcoin specifically was over never 55,000. It's at 44,000 now.
Yep.
It's lost $4,000 worth of value per Bitcoin today, which means bye to the moon, diamond hands, right?
So people are speculating that he did this intentionally so we could buy more at a discount. On top of that, we have a tweet from Elon, which is pretty funny. Oh, the Bitcoin community is real mad at him, as you would imagine, by the way.
Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin subreddit, which I take a look at sometimes just because it's very interesting looking at communities that I'm not really a part of. I don't know. I find it interesting.
You follow our straight as fuck?
This is...
Figure out what we're plotting?
No, I can't handle, it's kind of like, boiled mayo chicken. I can't deal with the straights. Anyway,
well,
the comments are pretty funny.
Real straight lines in our lawns.
Elon, the double-edged sword. He's a pair of flip-flops. As if this fossil thing is completely new. He's a pump-and-dump con man. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin. I noticed Tesla doesn't say he won't be buying any Bitcoin while he shit-talks the price down. So he can buy more for cheap. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. I like to imagine that guy said it in more of a, Fallout New Vegas, like a ring-a-ding-ding. Like
Market manipulation.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it, Elon.
Market manipulation is not something that Elon Musk is a stranger to, by the way, if you'll remember. He got in trouble with the SEC. Did I say FTC earlier, by the way? I meant SEC.
The Federal Trade Commission?
Oh, no, it'd probably be both. The FTC and the SEC, which is the Security and Exchange Commission. They're slightly different. But he got in trouble with the SEC a year or two ago because of his tweet where he was claiming that someone is going to purchase Tesla and take it private, meaning that they were going to buy all the outstanding shares of Tesla, public shares, and then take the company private, which is something you can do. And he claimed that they were going to do this for $420 per share, which was well above the market price at the point that he had tweeted that out. So a bunch of people bought the stock, intending to cash out when this company that was unnamed took it private at $420 per share. And it turned out it was all a big lie. He was like, I was making a 420 weed meme joke. And he got in trouble with the SEC. He had to get a Twitter sitter.
For DOGE.
What did you
You're
say?
sort of monologuing.
I am.
Yes. Well, now I forgot my question. Now I forgot the question I was going to fucking ask you. Don't you grumble. My dog is grumbling. He went, brrr. He wanted to hear the question, too.
So as part of the settlement with the SEC, Elon had to get a Twitter sitter, meaning there had to be someone whose job it was at Tesla to check his tweets before he tweets them out. It's been speculated that this has never really been a thing, even though they agreed to it with the SEC. It's pretty much speculated that he just does whatever he wants anyway, and he continues to manipulate markets to this day with his weird old boomer memes. So fun stuff.
Boomer memes, but not his boomer child that is written in code specifically. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. How does one determine the price of their coin when they come out?
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
Well, that was a terrible question then.
It's not a terrible question. I'm just a terrible
teacher. Question that we don't know it. Huh? Yeah, Darwin is he's not into crypto. Darwin's all in on gold. That's why he was upset about this conversation. That makes sense.
This is interesting too. Oh, sorry.
Silver futures guy.
2 weeks ago, this guy said Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy.
This guy, the CEO of Twitter, this guy
says Bitcoin incentivizes the renewable energy, and Elon says true. So 2 weeks ago, he had a completely opposite stance on this, but all of a sudden, probably because Bitcoin sales helped bolster Tesla into profitability for Q1, because they actually included Bitcoin sales in their... They have to. It's an asset that Tesla was buying. But they used that to help show profitability in Q1, because without their energy credits that they sell to other automakers, and without the Bitcoin, they would have operated at a loss, which they basically always do, minus those factors. So it's just interesting that out in the open, Elon Musk is committing what, if not legally, is at least in essence, market manipulation. And he's just going to get away with it and use it to show profitability in quarter two by driving the price down of Bitcoin currently, buying a bunch, and then probably selling it off, which he also says he will, too. This guy says Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. And Elon Musk says, indeed. So he's just admitting that he's going to dump all this, further shitting the Bitcoin market down the drain. It's bonkers. It is absolutely bonkers. And this statement of indeed also contradicts his other statement where he's like, we're not gonna sell any. So
I'm wondering because it's crypto, is there even a law on the books that is manipulating a market?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. I would ask the SEC, but they have no teeth and don't care to actually regulate the market. So,
well, that's good. We wouldn't want them to set our free market. That'd be terrible. It's also international, and a lot of these things are not bound in the U.S. whatsoever. So
yeah,
because it's so decentralized, I don't know how to. And that's kind of the point of Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure. Like that's like a big part of their selling point is like the governments will stay out of this, sticky fingers won't get in our Bitcoins. Yeah, I don't know. He is very blatant about it. He's Elon Musk. He gets to do that. It's interesting. It's interesting the way that technology has sort of created this. This is like the rawest form of the stock market in its most obviously fake and worthless, but it also has actual worth because capitalism says it does.
Sure.
So people are getting rich. So here's the question. Why do you hold on? Say you make $2 million on this thing, why do you continue to hold? Cash out. Cash the fuck out. I mean, keep some money in there. You don't need $100,000. Keep $100,000 in there, see what happens. But
for some people, it's like a gambling addiction. It's a let it ride thing. Some people genuinely think it will continue to grow. For instance, a guy I cover regularly on Chudwatch, Andrew Tate. He makes a lot of money in Bitcoin, according to him, on top of his other businesses that I suspect might be a bit shady. But he has a ton of Bitcoin.
Michaela Peterson before she got hitched.
Yep, that's true. She did date him, and I actually feel bad. I don't like Michaela Peterson, but Andrew Tate is an admitted spouse beater, or not spouse beater, domestic abuser, let's say. He's talked openly about how he likes to hit women to put them in their place. So
I don't wish Andrew Tate on any person, let alone a partner.
No. But yeah, I just found all this interesting. Elon doing Elon stuff. He thinks memes are funny. Did you see any of the SNL stuff he was on?
He thinks memes are funny. Well, everyone thinks memes are funny. He thinks memes are funny for a different reason than we do. He thinks memes are funny because he just heard of them, and he does he's the Invader Zim T-shirt wearer of meme enjoyers. I did not see most of the SNL stuff because SNL, as we all know, sucks.
I've said this before, and I'll repeat it. SNL is not funny 99% of the time, and I'm not just talking about modern era. I'm talking from the first episode to now. There are like 10 funny SNL sketches.
David S. Pumpkins.
In the last like 40 or 50 years, however long it's been on. It's been on since the 70s. So yeah, about 50 years now. That's crazy. SNL is not funny most of the time, but particularly
made me laugh.
I think
it was pumpkins and maybe some other shit.
Elon Musk was a terrible choice outside of even the ethical reasons, but like he's just not a charismatic guy. He doesn't have but like the writing was also trash. Did you see Gen Z Hospital? It made me want to die.
No, I heard about it. I saw a couple of pictures from it, and I think I turned the clip off because it annoyed me. But I remember the yelly guy. They have the yelly guy. Who's that comedian? He's really funny. He's very famously, he was one of the first like gay hosts of like a TV show. It was like a man on the street thing. Why can't I think of his name? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking. Billy Eichner.
Billy Eichner. They have a character. I guess it's just a person who plays a lot of characters that sort of Billy Eichner's a lot, and he was in like blue scrubs, and I turned it off. I was over it.
So, Gen Z Hospital just reminds me, it's the same joke as the Millennials. In 2015, they did a sketch called The Millennials, which is basically, haha, on their phones, those Millennials. And Millennials were in their, like, 30s at the time that they even made this sketch.
But,
so, I find that kind of funny. But they did basically the same sketch, and it was just Gen Z Hospital, and it was a hospital, and it was them trying to be in touch with the youths and do, like, ha 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 ha. Isn't it funny how Gen Z says fam and sus and all these slang words we don't know how to use?
Totally. Wait. I'm sorry. I think a better premise for the Gen Z hospital would be it's a hospital run by Gen Zers, and other Gen Zers who now need hospital care come in, and the hospital offers a more direct path towards the void, like Gen Z likes.
Sure.
And
it was
that's actually like that's at least playing into the meme and the joke. It's not making fun of anybody. It's just sort of like, haha, aren't we all? Don't we hate it? Like,
it was just the most pathetic excuse for a sketch I've ever seen.
We can't. I don't think we can't play.
We cannot play
NBC's content, Olivia. Okay, go to NBC's YouTube page. They're prominent YouTubers. NBC. Okay, we're not gonna steal this small-time YouTubers' content.
It's very bad, though. Wooby Fun Time, thanks for the $1. Appreciate it.
And Smith Black with a $5 reduce. Do you think Elon was lying when he said he was autistic? Did he say that? And or do you think he's going to use it as a shield? Did he say that?
He said he has Asperger's, which is considered on the high functional end of the spectrum now.
I mean,
I think he's telling the truth. I've listened to Elon.
He might. I don't know, but he can still be a piece of shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he used it as a shield. He's still a bad dude. Like,
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people with the varying aspects of you know. Autism in ways that we go, like, you know, oh, this person deals with autism, and most of them are fucking super cool people. I don't know. It's not really a way. I don't think Elon Musk and his emerald mine money and the way that he is unethical in general will be fixed by him understanding things that maybe he has to deal with. But yeah, that's stupid. Don't use your shit as a shield like that.
No,
not an excuse.
Ha ha ha! Isn't he so funny and relatable? Look at this meme. Ha 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 ha. That's Dogecoin taking over the global financial system. How funny!
You know what's also good about that? It's visual sandstorm.
Oh God, look at how I hate the. I now I'm just opining. I mean, I guess the whole thing's been opining, but I hate the Cybertruck.
It's a Mars rover.
It's the ugliest fucking thing.
Yeah, it gets very dirty too. Why do we like that? Who designed that?
I think Elon probably did. I think he took a napkin and was like, make this, and then they did. When you remember that your future depends on you.
It looks like a drawing of someone who pronounces truck twuck. Like, it looks like that person designed that.
Like, look, these are the word, like, girls at weddings. Her dress is the same color as mine. Boys at weddings, Agent Smith. These are all the most basic bitch memes in the history of memes.
Boys. NM, thank you for the 25 plumbuses. Yes, the Corn Pop duo. How do you do, fellow kids? We're doing well, thank you. The duo. Oh, yeah.
Look at
Transformers boner meme.
It's a transformer with the penis.
The GIF is better.
This is one of the richest people on the planet. For the record,
well, he doesn't have time to be contemporary with the memes. Okay,
he's too busy firing people who are trying to unionize.
True, that's true.
Susie Wolf says, just for gits and shiggles with $5. Did you already say these?
Thought I did.
Did you get the MM one?
I may have missed.
No, I got that. You did. I'm sorry. I missed the first one. That's why. Might be.
I did? No. I got Smith Black. You got Susie Wolf. You're good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I thought they were the same thing. That was my fault. In fact, I should move. I will notice that better if I put that there. I'm a dummy. There we
Make sure
go.
you have it set to live chat and not top chat.
Yeah, I do. I had it on my right side screen, so it was all the way out of my periphery, like a silly person.
Gotcha.
I don't think John Doyle died yesterday from COVID-19. I don't think that's what happened. Okay, so I guess that's it for Elon, unless there's anything else.
No, that's it.
Well,
I bitched enough.
I do have a question. I do have a question
Okay.
to finish it off. If you were going to go to Mars, how would you pay off your Elon MuskBucks debt? Like, what would your vocation be in the mines of Mars? Where would you like to be working for his script?
I'm going to... I'm going to find him better memes.
You're gonna be the meme hunter.
Yeah. I'm going to find him better memes to post.
Purveyor of memes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Master
have
of
Mars.
memes. Mistress of memes.
Ooh, meme mistress?
Yes.
Elon Musk and the mistress of memes!
Yeah.
There we go. That's a new, there's your phase 5, Marvel.
Alright, so that's Elon Musk. He's a douche.
Easy.
And don't buy Bitcoin. Bad idea. Unless you get a time machine and you can go back to when it first came out, then buy a bunch and sell it like 3 weeks ago.
I don't know. I hear it's the future.
You know, and I'm not even saying it's not going to go up again. It could reach new highs. I'm not saying it won't. I'm saying it is not a sustainable anything. It's not.
It's bouncing back. It's bouncing back. It gained $80 worth of value roughly while we've been doing this.
And nothing about it fundamentally changed.
It changes so much. The fact that it can move $80, for reference, a share of Disney is like $400.
Yep.
A share of Bitcoin is 45,000. That's crazy. Disney is $174. My bad. What was I thinking of? Maybe something bigger than that.
Yeah. I know it wasn't because
Tesla's at 600.
Disney is what I actually own the most stock in.
Netflix is almost 5. That's what I was thinking of.
Gotcha.
Microsoft.
Netflix shares are worth more than Disney. They probably have a lower market cap though.
Yeah. Well, also, what did Netflix obtain recently? They were doing something. Hulu also, who is owned by. Actually, Disney owns a little bit of Hulu too. Disney's not a bad stock there. Hulu,
I think Disney owns all of Hulu now. They bought out the other people.
Did they buy the whole thing?
So.
Okay. Well, Disney owning Hulu has allowed Hulu to start streaming, whether you like it or not. They are slowly buying up live sports streaming, which, if you don't know anything about sports, that's fucking huge. And so I would not be surprised to see Hulu explode whenever they get like an NFL or an NBA contract specifically. It's going to go absolutely bonkers. I would not be surprised if Disney stock rose from that. I am also not a financial advisor, so I would also not be surprised if it tanked and you lost everything.
Yeah.
So
nothing we say is ever investment advice.
Well, not even for legal reasons. I just mean like it's something that I have a little bit of some shares in Disney as well. Specifically because I was like, well, I'm not just going to do this for memes after listening to the financial advice of that friend. And he's like, you should buy probably some actual stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, that's probably good. That's probably good advice. So, doing that.
All right. That's the end of this video. If you're watching this on YouTube later, look at the description. Look at all those options. Clicky, click, click, clack, click, click, clack, click, clack.
Yeah.
Patreon.
And then they can look at what's next, which is a weird advertisement for the next video, I guess. Olatization. Thanks for the the 10 spot of English pounds. My mental health has been spiraling lately. I'm at a point in my life where I don't know what I want to do. I have many mental health diagnoses and I have issues applying myself. Life scares me. Love you both. Well, obviously, seek mental health professionals in your area if you can. I appreciate the donation. I would say, obviously, you probably, it's probably not just like, you know, as simple as applying yourself towards more happy things. It's probably a situation where your brain is the bad guy here, and you probably have like chemical issues within your brain chemistry, and you just need to you probably need some medication for that, which depends on what you got going on, which will help tremendously. Please don't do the Jordan Peterson idea of just being like thinking that you can overcome things like that. Our brains are very complicated.
Honestly, that's not even how Jordan Peterson actually did it, because he
he
got
stopped
addicted to
taking
benzos.
them. Right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, don't take medical advice into your own hands. Don't try to assume that you have the answers. There's reasons people are experts in their fields. So try to listen to them. And other than that, I know that at least as far as some mental health goes, you can't be hurt by having a solid community to hang out in. So I do suggest places like our Discord, our Twitch channels. Not that you have to spend any money in any of those. At any point, you could watch totally for free. Just the people that are there that are not Hannah or I are very good people.
We have cool communities.
We have very cool communities that we have curated, I think, pretty well. So might be worth checking out. There's plenty of other communities on the internet too, but you couldn't hurt if you're here already and you feel safe here. Our Twitch channels have just very, very good. It's like the best of the best, the cream of the crop, as it were. Cream of the crop.
End of video.